Hey guys, this is X-Brace here. Today, what are we doing? So, wait, I want to do Fridge Detective, not inside the fridge. Fridge Detective. Okay, we are doing Fridge Rating. Haven't done these in a long time, but it is requested by my viewers that I actually do more of these, funny enough. We do have a webcam this time around. No green screen right now. But yeah, let's just do um a refrigerating, okay? You have a bunch of oranges. I think those are oranges, if I'm correct. I love oranges. Oranges are so freaking good. Especially whenever they're freshly picked. Because we have an orange tree on the side of our house, and he tastes really good whenever it's the time of the season for them to be ripe. And then you have some great value 100% orange juice. I love orange juice, okay? I absolutely love it. And, um, it's always good to drink orange juice. But orange juice adds sugar and everything, and it's just, it's not what you get from, like other countries. But orange juice is still one of my favorite drinks. I just don't get it a lot because lots of sugar, and I'm trying to lose this weight mainly. And you got the silk bread, the almond milk. I think that's almond milk. So you must be lactose intolerant. Um, I'm just assuming, okay? And then you got two things of gigantic tomato ketchup by Great Value. You must love your Great Value brands. Which you more likely got that from, um, what do you call it? You more likely got that from, like Walmart. I know grocery outlet sometimes carries Great Value brands, but tomato ketchup. Classic ranch. I don't know if that's Great Value. It looks like it. But yeah, some peaches. I do love eating peaches out of these things. I don't know why. I just don't like the actual, like flavoring stuff that you can get from like flavor packets and everything. And I just don't like the taste of, like the flavor that comes from, like other sodas and like other things. But once I have a few sips, I'm pretty much fine. You have, I don't know what kind of alcoholic drink that is, but it doesn't really say, really. And then you have some, is that meat? That looks like meat, but it has a cap. So I'm very, very confused. And some Great Value mayo. Thank you, not getting the Kraft mayo. Kraft mayo is disgusting. I love the Oscar Myers mayo. And the Simply mayo is actually really good from Grocery Outlet. That's a pretty good mayo, tasting mayo. And you must be like me and my family. We love Italian food. You have some tomato and garlic pasta sauce. That sounds really good. Um, I don't know what those are. It does not look appetizing. I swear, are those pickles? I don't know. You have some blueberries. It's actually a good saying that you're actually refrigerating your fruit because fruit is supposed to be refrigerated, funny enough. I don't know if you guys knew that. It makes it last a lot longer. You're not supposed to have fruit out in the kitchen just hanging around. But yeah. What is that? I've never had that type of drink. But yeah. What would I rate this fridge? Honestly, we're gonna rate 1 out of 10. I would rate it a 7 because I like most of the things in this fridge, especially the oranges and the peaches and you know and the ketchup. I still don't understand why you guys need 2 big things of ketchup. And then you got the ranch, things like that. Um, you actually have some great value yogurt, funny enough. And then you have some bar S hot dogs. See, I like bar S hot dogs, but a lot of people say that they're disgusting. But yeah. Okay, let's click out of that. Hi, MTV. Welcome to my crib. I don't know why I can't view that. There we go. Things are just loading in. Holy crap, you have a lot of stuff in here. Well, let's break it down. We have some feta cheese. Never had that kind of cheese. Perfect on the go. A lot of veggies. People are starting to refrigerate their fruit and veggies, which is good, makes it last longer. And then farm life. You probably can fair life. You probably can do a lot better with the protein shakes because the protein shakes, honestly, if they go over 30 grams, they're adding a lot of fake stuff in there, unfortunately. So I would go with a protein powder that doesn't really add like too much stuff in it. That's what I do. I lost a lot of weight by doing a protein shake diet for a week straight. And I lost a lot of weight. I lost maybe like 10 pounds, 9 or 10 pounds. Um, by doing a protein shake diet. I should do that again, honestly. Um, Coconut protein cult. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's coconut stuff, maybe. You have some strawberries, some eggs, some blueberries. You must love your veggies and all. And, a lot of stuff. But yeah, looks like you actually have a lot of, like, stuff. Another lactose intolerant, it looks like, because vanilla oat milk. That looks good. I've actually never seen these brands before. We have some sparkling water. Looks like you're staying away from soda. Oh, never mind. There's some soda up here. Never mind. Okay. We have some Diet Coke up here. I recognize that branding. And then you have some cherries up here. I've actually eaten some cherries. I actually really like them. They taste like a grape to me. But yeah. What I would rate it, there's not a lot of stuff I really like in here, but you know, I personally will rate it a 5 out of 10. Just not a lot of stuff I would eat. Okay. Um, looks like wet dairy, some whipped cream. Um, a water pitcher looks like you don't like the tap water. I don't blame you. I don't like tap water either anymore. I'm so used to the main tap water. So, but yeah. Um, those look like avocados. Speaking of avocados, I actually have some that I need to eat. Thank you, fridge rating. Some watermelon. Leave in the comments if you like cantaloupe or watermelon. I love cantaloupe. Cantaloupe tastes so much better than watermelon. And that's a hot take, honestly. I do love me some watermelon, don't get me wrong. It's just the texture of watermelon. I don't mind it, but I just don't really like the texture of watermelon. So what would I rate it? I just can't really tell what you really absolutely have. Like, it's kind of dark. It looks like you have some string cheese, some cheese and all in there, which is good. Water pitcher needs to be renewed, like refilled. Um, some lime. I believe that's a lime. Well, what would I rate this? To be quite honest, it's going to be really hard to rate. Because there's not a lot of stuff. But I like that you're actually drinking purified water for once. So it's like, tap water, they put so much chemicals in that, unfortunately. And, our tap water, I tasted it not too long ago, and oh my god, it's so disgusting now. So, it's like, it's so freaking disgusting and all. And I just don't like the tap water here anymore. It just tastes so disgusting. I don't understand. But yeah, it looks like everything's, like, because you're eating a bit, healthier, I would rate you a high rating. I would rate it 8 out of 10, okay? That might be a little bit too high, but it's high enough. Ooh, we have a video. So, looks like you have a lot of stuff. A lot of green vegetables. Holy crap. You must love your veggies. Soda on the middle rack. That's good. A lot of apples. This must be a particular fridge in your room, in your house, that you store other stuff. I like it. Um, you're keeping your vegetables cold, oranges and all, cherries and things like that. Happy about that, honestly, because you're supposed to refrigerate your fruits and veggies, basically. But yeah, cottage cheese. I can't zoom in because it's a video. That looks like mushrooms. Ew. I'm docking points because I have mushrooms in there. Hummus, I do love hummus. Um, some ground turkey. I believe that's turkey, not ground beef because of the packaging. But yeah, seems like it's actually, pretty good. You know, what I rate it because you're eating a lot healthier. I will rate it 8 out of 10. Okay. Is that sparkling water? I can't zoom in because this is a different image. We have some yogurt drinks, some protein drinks. Probably can do without the protein shakes because, like I said, they put a lot of crap in them. And you're probably better off just buying powder like I do. Um, some yogurt. Um, I will give you a certain amount of of I will give you a certain amount of stuff that you actually like because at least you're trying to eat healthy. Just I know a lot of stuff because of my dad, and and you also can tell by the labels if they put crap in them usually, and they put a lot of crap in those like pre-made protein shakes. So what I recommend is doing protein powder. So in general, you need to basically, um, you know, you need to basically just work on it, work on everything basically. But I'm trying to be careful with my words, by the way. But um, but yeah, well, I would rate it because you are trying to eat healthy. I will rate it like 8 out of 10. Okay, we'll do a couple more. Why is the fish just sitting there? Like, bro, that is something else. Is that like a fishy caught or something, Because I understand if you need to, have it there, but it looks like a fish that you may have bought or caught. Maybe you go fishing. But a lot of brands I've never heard of, honestly. Never heard of any of these brands, so I can't really, like judge. Let's skip this one. You love your Mountain Dew. That's what it says. A lot of drinks, which is, okay, I guess. A lot of drinks. There's nothing wrong with that, but just a lot of drinks. And I don't know what kind of drinks those are, honestly. Okay? I'm gonna skip that one because it's mostly drinks. Not a lot to look at. Um, I like that you have a water pitcher and you're not drinking, bottles of water and everything. Um, because I don't really like drinking bottles of water. I do sometimes, but I much prefer drinking out of my water pitcher and in my 54-ounce water bottle, honestly. Some Gatorade, some raviolis, some sparkling water, some Olipop. I think Olipop is a soda, so it's a lot healthier soda. I see that in a lot of fridges nowadays while I was scrolling through here. Oikos Pro? I've never heard of the Pro version of Oikos. It's always zero here in where I live. But yeah, a lot of things. What would I rate it? Um, because I haven't seen some of these things. I will rate it like 9 out of 10, okay? Workplace mini fridge. A lot of soda. A lot of beer. You sure that's a workplace? A lot of energy drinks. A lot of alcoholic drinks in a workplace? What? I don't know. You wouldn't be drinking alcoholic drinks were, interesting. Just did a grocery run. Very organized. And nothing stepping on top of each other. A lot of sauces. And heavy whipping cream. Juicy juice. Stuff like that. A lot of frozen stuff. Okay. So you love eating frozen food, just like me. Frozen burritos, those are gross. El Monterey burritos are gross. I never get them anymore, except if it's the breakfast ones. The breakfast ones are okay. But yeah. Looks like pretty standard stuff, honestly. What would I rate it? I'm gonna talk some points because of the El Monterey, burritos. You must love your frozen food. Um, Milk. What would I rate this fridge? Um, 9 out of 10 because I can relate to the frozen food, honestly. But I feel like that this video is getting long enough. I think I am going to end it here. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will go ahead and upload this right now. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, talk to you guys later. See you.